All right. Welcome back to the M25 show. My name's Albert.
I'm Elissa.
Just the
And
two
like
of us.
always, it's just us. The beginning. Who knows who will come in?
Eddie might be on his way, and Steve
Right.
is. I don't know. All of a sudden, I text him, "Hey, you're going to join us?" And he's blowing up our phones since like 6 in the morning, and then all of a sudden, all quiet.
Yep.
Or who knows? He probably created his own studio, and he's sitting there by himself.
Right?
Have you got
Steve's
any?
Journey podcast.
Have you got any message from him?
No.
Okay.
No. Let's see what was last one. 8:54 was my last one.
Saying. Well, don't read it.
Well, he asked if we were doing the show, and I said yes, and he's all, oh, dang. I don't know what that means.
He's pulling an Eddie. What? There's a show today?
It's
I didn't
Thursday?
know.
It's Thursday?
I don't know. We know he's struggling. The days probably just bleed into him one day after another.
Yeah. Okay, so I've had this microphone for, I want to say, what, 3 years?
Since the
Maybe?
beginning.
No, this is my second mic. So I want to say, I think I've had this one 4 years because I've been here 3 years, and I think I had it over at the condo as well. It has always been wobbly. Like this little thing has always been wobbly. Today, I literally pulled it up and twisted the thing, and it's not as wobbly. It's wobbly, but not as wobbly. Yeah, I was like, what? I kind of got excited.
Elissa fixed it somehow.
Somehow. Don't ask me how. Like
Actually,
everything else I fixed, I don't know how I did it. It just fixed.
Actually, I think this is another job for Eddie. Steve always calls Eddie to fix stuff.
Oh, how funny.
I think Eddie has to go to your studio and fix your microphone.
No, I was literally going to super glue it or do something because I'm like, tired of it falling. Fixed it.
Get yourself one of those welder's torches and just weld it all together, one big piece.
Solder it together, weld it, do something. But I'm glad I got it.
Elissa Studio's held up by duct tape.
Yes. My studio breaks down and is set up every week, so.
It's a portable studio, but it doesn't go anywhere.
I always sit in the same spot. It's just, it's not set up every week. I mean, it's not set up 24/7. Like at the condo, I had a specific place where I had a desk, like you. I had a desk. I had everything already set up. I just had to come in, sit down, and let's go. This one, I have to, bring my backdrop out.
You just got to get to your man and go, you know what? Get rid of your man cave. That's my podcast studio now.
Yeah, because we have the saunas here, the treadmills here. So.
All that out of there.
And it's a common area because there's a lot of traffic because it goes to the garage, and the garage is where the laundry's at, and because it goes from the kitchen to the garage, so it's.
And then lives with like 20 people, so.
Yeah, when you got a 3-year-old, you can't leave anything really out, especially my computer.
Oh boy. Anyways, how are you doing today? As you chug your coffee.
Sorry. I don't know what it was. Those mornings you wake up and you're like, oh, I got plenty of time, and then you start doing other things, and then next thing you know, oh no, I don't have time. That was me this morning. I was up early. I woke up like at 6, but then I'm like, oh, that's just like way too early. So then I went back to sleep, and my alarm goes off at 7:45, and I was dead asleep, and my alarm went off. So then I was like, oh, okay, let me get up. Took a shower, started getting ready, and then my boyfriend woke up. We started talking, and then what was I doing? I don't even know what I was doing. What made me lose? I just lost track of time. I was like, it was weird, and I'm like, oh shit! I looked at the thing, and it was 8:50, and I was still had to get dressed, and I was like, oh my gosh, didn't set up yet.
I almost missed it. I didn't set an alarm last night. I just came home from work and ate a little bit, and then I just lay down in bed and I just fell asleep.
Yeah.
And then I woke up and I didn't panic because I looked at the window. The sun was shining, and it's like 6 in the morning. Like the sun was shining at this time of the year, like directly through the window. So I go, it's too bright. Like I just checked the clock and it was 6:30. I'm like, okay, I got time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever do those, like you don't set your alarm and you just wake up, like your natural body rhythm wakes you up,
Yeah.
and you still don't know.
Yeah, that was me this morning. And you know what always happens to me is every time I don't work, I wake up early.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, this is the time that I can like totally sleep in. I consider like Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday are my days that I can sleep in, because here I don't have to be here till 9. I don't have to be at work on Saturday until 9:30. So I consider those, if I can sleep longer than 6:30, I consider that sleeping in.
Yeah.
Sundays I don't have to wake up. We go to church at 12:15. So I don't have to be ready until 12:15. So those are my days that I consider my days that I can sleep in. And sometimes I'll wake up and I'm like awake sooner than I would wake up for work. Why?
Yeah.
So then I have to like try to force myself to go back to sleep. And I know they say it's not good to do, because then you end up being more tired. But I do it. Like this morning I did that. I woke up at 6 and I was like, why am I going to be up right now? I should have just got up and did something and,
Yeah.
But I went back to sleep.
The thing is, like when you wake up early and then you fall back to sleep, and then the alarm starts hitting, it's even harder for you to wake up. Not so much like you're tired all day, but it's like, oh man. Like,
Yeah.
I had that a couple of days ago. I woke up.
Yeah, because you're barely in that REM.
A little
stage.
Too early, and and then I'm trying to fall asleep with like, let's say 2.5 hours before I had to wake up, and no, I couldn't. And then like an hour before my normal get up time, finally knock out, and then the alarm starts going off. Snooze, and
I just gotta tell myself, just get up.
They say like if you wake up, let's say you go to sleep and you sleep like 3 hours and you wake up and you can't fall back to sleep immediately, just get up and start doing stuff, because it's
right. Your body's telling you it's done. It's slept enough.
But no, I'm stubborn.
We never do. Yeah, we never do. Nobody ever does.
I heard like a phone going off. I think that
was mine. No, it is. I have it on vibrate.
It's Steve saying,
I'm making all kinds of noises today.
It's Steve saying, you know what? Are you guys doing the show?
Yeah, I have it on silent, but it still vibrates, and it was on a box on my coffee, my big box of coffee.
I have mine on my table. It'll hear it vibrates. You'll hear it too. I'm sure Steve's not going to text me back.
Yeah. Well, yeah, with mine too. He's like, "Are you guys doing the show?" And I'm like, "Yes." And he's all, "Oh, dang." So I don't know if he was like, "It's Thursday? What day is it?" You
wake up and you think you have to go to work and you get all.
Oh, look at. He's watching us on the TV.
Well, watch us on your computer, asshole.
Yeah. Am I cute? Well, not on the TV.
Elissa with the. Well, this is actually funny. We're actually messaging ourselves. The
right?
Show.
We're talking to ourselves. I wasn't expecting the confetti. So those that are listening and not watching, I don't know what it is. It must be a setting on my computer. Sometimes when I do these certain hand gestures, certain things happen. You
did the peace signs.
Yeah, I did the peace signs and I got confetti. Peace. And I don't think we'll do it again.
Because you got an Apple computer, right?
Yes.
Apple laptop. Yeah, and Steve has one minus.
I have the
MacBook. Mine's a dirty Microsoft, so I don't get the special.
Next, I think I did the heart one time too. Yeah. But I don't know.
Like you have to do like a certain part of the screen.
So then I sit there and I want to try to do it again. Whenever I want to do it, it doesn't do it.
There
it goes. Oh, I guess it has to be in my face, maybe? No? Because I did a thumbs up too one time, remember?
I don't know. It's like
I don't know.
It was like a delay. Like they know people will just go crazy, so they go, "We gotta."
Yeah, tone it down. Every 30 seconds, you're allowed to do it.
You go to some place like you have chat, like you write a chat and go, "You gotta wait 30 seconds before your next one."
Yeah.
You gotta wait. I don't know what those are called. Not emojis, but I don't know what.
Yeah, I don't know what those are. Reactions?
Maybe.
I have no idea. I never know when it's going to happen.
No.
So that's it. So how are you? How's work going?
It's
Anything
going.
exciting?
No.
No more.
No.
What were we talking about last time about the guy that was being recorded, or oh no, the guy that was stealing, wasn't it?
I forget.
When you guys pretend to call security.
Oh yeah. I think that was a long time ago.
Was it? Oh,
But,
see,
yeah.
I'm old. I don't remember things. Yeah.
Steve just sent me an image of his
I don't think
viewing.
I got one. Oh, there it
yeah.
is.
Do I-
Oh, funny.
I guess I
I'm
have
a
to
movie
text-
star.
I have to text him a link, I guess.
Aw, look at that. I'm on the TV. I'm on TV. So now that's one of the boxes I can check off. You know how like you have those questions like people put on Facebook, things you've done, you get so many points for doing certain things. When they say, have you ever been on TV? I say yes.
You've been on one TV, I guess that counts.
Well, I've been on TV before, but you know, it's like
with your crime videos?
No, I was on I was at the Richard Nixon Library.
Yeah.
And there was somebody that was running for, I don't even remember, it was years ago. He was either running for mayor or governor, and he was there. And my kids were little. And like he went and he like was, you know, the news was there, and shaking hands with people, and he was like talking to my daughter, and so I was standing there.
Was it Arnold?
No, I don't even know who it was. I have no idea who it was. I have no idea. I just know it was a guy. For all I know, it could have been Newsom. I have no clue.
It was Pete Wilson.
Yeah, it could have been somebody famous, and like now, you know, after being there for so many years, it could be somebody that's been in office for a while, and I just don't remember.
Or probably someone who just lost.
Yeah.
It was a primary. He came in 10th.
Mm-hmm. So whoever it was over in Yorba Linda, I don't know. I don't know who it was. So I'm like, yeah, I've been on TV before. And then I think I was on, where was I? A TV show? You know how they scan the audience? Arsenio Hall. That's what it was. It was the Arsenio Hall show. And I remember Sheila E. was on that show that day.
So you do that thing, UBC arted, and then you're showing all your friends.
Yeah.
You're on for like half a second.
That's me. That's me. That blurry right there, that blurry that you see, that's me.
It's one of those crowd shots, and that's me all blurry. VCR technology, it's like what, like frames per second, so you were all completely blurry. But that's me, all right, and like they're looking. No, I don't think so.
That's me.
That hair is too light to be yours.
Yeah. Oh, my glasses.
So, Elissa,
yes.
When was the last time you had to defend yourself?
Physically or verbally?
Hi, the question just says. You can do both, I guess.
Defend myself physically? Gosh. I've never had to really do. I want to say probably, I hate to say it, but when I was married.
Oh.
But mentally or verbally, I feel every day. Every day is, is a struggle. But it just depends on, verbally, mentally, or whatever. Gosh, I'm trying to think now. It happens so often. I can't remember the last time. I think it was with work. A lot of it is with work, and not so much defending me personally, but defending us as an office.
Yeah.
Like when we're told that, we need to do this, this, and this, and this, or don't forget you need to do this, this, or this, or this. And it's like, why didn't you do this, 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 or this? And a lot of the time it's like, well, we're busy. Like, yesterday, for example, we have, we call them perspectives, to people that are applying for apartments. And we call them perspectives, and they send an application and it needs to get approved. We need to do our stuff at the office and then submit it to our main office for approval. And it's like, don't forget, you guys need to send this in. It's like, well, we really don't have anything. We have 3 days to do it, and it's like, well, we don't have, the whole packet isn't complete because we have to wait on certain things and a lot of certain circumstances. It's like, okay, well, we just had rents, so that like took a whole day away, and then we've just been like extremely busy. We've had inspections, like I was telling you, and so that was like kind of like I was defending like us as an office, when really I was kind of more defending my coworker because she's the one that does it. But it falls on all of us that, if she can't do it, then I'm supposed to be doing it. So it's like, I guess that was the last time I did, yesterday. If that's what you want to call kind of defending yourself, saying like,
yeah,
it's not complete because of this. What about you?
I've just learned I shouldn't defend myself because I just get into worse trouble. So I just sit and take it. Physically, I've never had to. I just avoid situations.
Yeah.
Verbally, I get attacked. I go, you know what? It's not even worth it sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not. Does counting defending yourself against a spider?
Well, if it's attacking you, yeah.
Well, it wasn't. You know what? Okay, so I was driving to work, and I have a plumeria tree that I park next to on my driveway, and right next to, it's right in front of like our living room window, and I park, in front of the garage, and I'm assuming it has tree spiders. I don't know where these tree spiders come, but I don't know if you've ever seen a tree spider. Those big, they're huge. Yeah. I mean, their body, I think, is maybe about this big, which is kind of big for a spider. And then their legs kind of, make it bigger.
Yeah.
I was driving to work and I was on the freeway. And all of a sudden I was just driving. All of a sudden, in the corner of my eye, I saw something. And I have, in the middle, my middle console, like my screen with my, like your
navigation, radio,
all that stuff. Radio, all that. And it's long and skinny. And all of a sudden I saw something crawling from like my air conditioning controllers and the corner of my eye, and it came all the way up, crawled on my screen, and was like on the top. It was a huge spider. I mean, huge, to where like, you're thinking like, is this real? It almost looked like kind of like a Snapchat filter. Because it was, how like you have the ones that crawl all over you. That's what it looked like. So then I'm driving. I'm like, oh my god, where? And I'm like panicking. Like, what am I going to use to kill it? What am I going to use to kill it? And I ended up having to get the cloth for the eyeglasses.
Yeah.
And I got it and I killed it. And I'm like, oh my god. And I had it in my hand all the way until I got to work. I was like, I'm not opening it. I'm not nothing. So then, of course, once I knew it was dead, I had to put it like all back together so I could take a picture of it and see what it looked like. But it was, I kid you not, it was huge. It was like, with the legs, it was probably about this big.
Yeah, those trees.
And like, spiders. I mean, for a spider, it's huge. Because spiders are usually like this little teeny tiny. This thing was huge.
Yeah, when you see those in the tree, you just want to run away. Like,
yeah. Like they're like freaking.
And they put those
tarantulas.
Webs. They put those webs that are like, I could trap a human at that point.
Mm-hmm. Right. And it's like, I was thinking, oh my gosh, and I knew there was a spider having its way in my Jeep, because whenever I would get in my car, my driver's side view mirror would have webs on it. And
if you're watching people, yeah, that's it right there. Listen, knows. It'd be funny if you get that little reaction.
Yeah, and
it'd be like a little small dick for Steve.
The little eggplant.
Yeah, he always has to defend himself.
Yeah, and it's like, I knew there was a spider, I just didn't know where. And I don't know how. I don't even know where it came from. I want to say it came out of like like the middle console, and you know how it goes. I don't even know.
It probably got in through the engine.
Yeah,
they're small
came
enough.
out.
They'll go through whatever air conditioning ducts and.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's where he came out of, the air conditioning duct.
Well, maybe he was going to work and thought you guys were carpooling.
Oh my god, I don't know, but it freaked me out to where
you ever
thank God nobody was on the freeway, because I was like in the next lane. I rolled over to the next lane. I was like, oh my god.
You were swerving and almost tipped over your Jeep. Do those Jeeps have like high turnover chances or no?
I don't know. Mine has all those gauges. So like when like you're rock climbing or whatever, it tells you if there's a screen where you
balance
my balance, if I'm this way and that way, this way, how my tires look, and I'm like, but
Steve Raven says in the comments, crawl through your van ready to blow into your face when you turn on the air.
Yeah. I'm like, oh. But I mean, it wasn't like...
You're lucky it didn't jump at you.
Oh. I'm not afraid of spiders, so it was fine, but my fear was it's going to stay in my car and
build a house.
And make a family, yeah. Like that one time, remember when I first got my car and the stupid rat ate the wiring? I'm like, oh.
You were gonna have your own Charlotte's Web,
right?
Right. It's right in a new book, Alyssa's Web. She's a spider. She lives in a car.
Oh man, it was ugh.
What is it? I guess what was it in Charlotte's Web? The spider would write, things about Wilbur. What a pig. All that stuff. The spider writes you messages. Have a great day. You're the best. You do a good job.
Oh, my positive affirmations for the day.
And you took them out for no reason.
Yep, killed them.
What do they say?
Spider heaven.
What do they say? Like, what if the spiders in your house think they're roommates, and like the change you find in your couch is them paying the rent?
Yeah, jeez.
The spider thought you guys were co-workers, and he was getting a ride to work, and you just kill him for no reason.
Yep.
What a shame. Funny.
Well, one less spider. But you know what? I haven't seen spider webs anymore. But I always feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's mosquitoes in my car. There's, ugh.
That's the worst when a fly or something gets in your car.
Oh, I had a bee in my car one time.
Those are scary.
Yeah. I'm like, oh.
I mean, I have fear of bees, and not like, well, people would say maybe irrational, but it's like, I don't want to be stung. And they say, okay, you just don't bother the bee and stuff. I've been stung one time by a yellow jacket, and and this is the reason why. I was playing tennis, so I'm out on the court. And I'm just by myself. I'm practicing serves, and I see it. It flies around me, and I look for it, and it's gone. I go, oh, okay, it's gone. So I go back, and when you serve a tennis ball, you throw it up and you lift your neck.
Yeah.
And I do it, and then I just get the sting right here. So it climbed on me. And then when I squeezed it, it stung me. And luckily it was a yellow jacket, so it didn't leave a stinger. But I mean, that's the thing I have with bees. Like, okay, they say don't bother them, but you don't know, especially like if they get on you. Like, let's say they get them on the back of my shirt, and I go to scratch myself. It's going to think it's being attacked. So yeah, that's why I don't like bees. Yeah, otherwise, I appreciate them. Thanks for pollinating the world, but
right. I mean, I try to save them, like if they're in the pool or whatever. I'll scoop them up and put them up on the thing, and hopefully they dry out enough to fly away. But I got stung by a wasp.
Yeah.
We were cleaning the side of my mom's house one time, and this was years ago. And I went to move the ladder. There was a ladder leaning against the house, and I went to move it. And because it had been moved for a while, there was a wasp nest underneath one of the steps. Yeah. And when I moved it, oh my gosh, it stung me in the eyelid. It stung me in the chest. It stung me in the arm. I felt it in the back of my arm first. And I was like, what the fuck was that? you know.
Hold
And
on,
then
Steve wants to know more about the wasp stinging you in the chest.
it was up here. It wasn't lower. It was up.
Listen, the comment hasn't come up yet, but I'm sure he's typing it.
Right? He's like, "Can you send me a picture of that?" And then, like, my eye. That was the weird one. Was like my eyelid. I was like, "How do I get stung in the eyelid?" With my glasses on, and it was weird. But yeah, I had three bites or 3 stings, and I was like, ugh. I was more mad than I was hurt, you know, because it really didn't hurt. It got swollen. I was like, oh my god. I was like one-eyed Joe for a minute.
And like I said, that's the one thing I hate about those stinging bugs. That you didn't mean to, just you needed to get a ladder. And it took it personally.
Yeah, it's like you're moving my house. I was like, shouldn't have made your house there.
Yeah. Steve Raven has a comment. Reminds me when I used to drive Uber and some chick came in with a bag bringing in a roach. I saw the roach after she left and had to pull over and find it to get it out.
Ugh. There's the comment.
Yeah. And Steve says, I'm thankful for that wasp made Elissa's boobs plump.
Only one? It was only on the one side.
Left Elissa all asymmetrical.
Right?
The hell? Okay,
Mama.
he's getting crazy now.
Someone took their pain meds, I think.
Maybe that's why he can't get to his computer. He's high.
Right? Oh, funny. Oh. I wonder how his contraption that his brother-in-law made him is working. It's feeding time. Oh, Steve. You're a funny one.
Still no word from Eddie, so.
Oh, okay.
Well, I actually haven't even. You know what? Let me text him. I didn't text him.
Oh.
I just.
He's probably thinking, "Oh, no show today. Okay, yay."
Let's see, where is Eddie? You coming, Eddie? He's probably at home already. He's relaxing, drinking a beer, and it's like, fuck.
Right?
And Alyssa's getting a message. Is that from
Snap?
Steve?
No, my friend from Snap. She posts a lot, and I don't know how to figure out. There's some people that post things that I get notifications, and some that don't. So I have to go through and try to figure out how to.
Steve says he sent us a picture of him giving us a thumbs up. So
a picture of the group when? Oh, look at him! Where are you going all dressed up?
He says the contraption is behind him.
I see the contraption, but he's got a tie and a dress shirt on. Where are you going?
Does he have a tie?
Got a date? Yeah, he's got a dress shirt on and a tie.
He's all dressed up and nowhere to go.
Yeah.
He's coming to your boobs, he says.
That's funny.
I don't know. I don't know about Steve.
He's funny. Steve.
So another question I put up on the notes for today: who and what should you never be trapped inside an elevator with? I guess.
I would never want to be trapped in an elevator with somebody.
Steve.
Steve.
Steve and his bag of wasps.
Somebody who either ate broccoli.
Oh boy.
Or cauliflower, or someone who has eaten Taco Bell, because you know how they say about Taco Bell. Taco Bell doesn't bother me, but I only eat the bean burritos, so I don't eat their meat.
Well, not so much, if they eat it or not, if they're considering.
If they have a reaction,
and they'll hold it. I mean, as much as you can.
Yeah, so I would say that, or a homeless person. Or an unhoused person, because they would smell for the most part.
That's your biggest worry, stuck in the elevator, the smell?
Can you tell it all leads to smells?
Or somebody who just hasn't showered?
Yeah, someone that hasn't showered, or someone just straight out of the gym. Although Steve would probably love that. He's like, I want to be with a lady that just got out of the gym.
He'll lie down on the ground. That's where he wants to be.
Well,
Where's
who's
Eddie?
that?
We don't know where's Eddie.
Yeah, we don't know where Eddie's at. What about you? Who would you not want to be in an elevator?
Well, I don't know. There's just a lot of people I don't want to be in an elevator with. But I mean, I'm fine just to sit by myself. I just don't want. You know what? I don't want to be with somebody who's talkative. Who I don't know, and they're going to tell me their whole life.
Right.
We had.
Well,
we had this conversation before. I think, like when I used to ride the bus, and I say, I hated people who like. I get, they just want to talk to you, and it's like I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to know your story.
Yeah, I just want to sit here and be left alone.
I'm wearing headphones, listening to music for a reason. Okay, I don't want to.
Or I just have headphones on because I don't want to talk to you. I'm listening to nothing, actually.
You ever pull that?
No. But I mean, I don't mind, people talking to me. But I mean, I don't do it. I don't use Lyft anymore. But I remember there used to be. I had heard that they had started a thing where you can request like a
quiet ride.
Yeah, a quiet ride.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still a thing.
Or I think it's like some drivers would actually say, they put like the menu. I ever saw this on like Instagram or something, like the menu, like a quiet ride. Do you want to sing to the radio? Like all sorts of,
Right.
Not official. This is just the driver.
Right.
But I mean, I haven't been in a Lyft in a couple years.
I've only been to Lyft because from the dealer, if I take my car for service, they'll give me a Lyft back home.
Yeah.
And I think the last time I was in there, it was like a I don't even know what nationality, but he was listening to like music like in a different language, and I was like, okay, I don't understand. And then he had all these pamphlets about like, like religious pamphlets, and I was like,
oh boy,
okay,
well,
this is interesting.
Not so much on Lyft, but I think when I used to take taxis from Disneyland home before I drove, they really didn't care. I mean, they would put on the station they wanted, and I never had, but I've heard stories of somebody who rode and like the person that has like that religious radio on, and and they're thinking the guy on the radio saying how wonderful heaven is and all this, and they're driving over a bridge, and the passenger was like, what if this driver decides, I want to go to heaven now,
right?
And, or like say they have like that foreign radio station, you understand the language, what's going on.
Yeah, I'm like, what are they talking about? What are they singing? I have no idea.
The person on the radio, the people who are not us, they're not worthy to live.
Mm-hmm.
You're just sitting there in the back seat, oh happy, what a nice ride, and you don't know what they're saying.
Yeah, you're like, hello. What does Steve say? Is it better to comment here or on YouTube?
It's better for you to go to your computer and comment on the microphone.
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't matter. They both pop up. Just one says M25 show and one says...
We know who you are, so...
Yeah. Yeah, they both pop up here.
And it'd also be better if Eddie showed up and commented too.
Right. But I guess it just depends on where somebody is watching us. If they're watching us on Facebook, then I'm sure they'll see all your Facebook comments. But if someone sees us on YouTube, then they'll only see your YouTube comments and not your Facebook comments. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know, because we don't...
Well, there's only 2 people watching this, so I don't think there's a big audience. Both of them on YouTube right now, so...
Yeah.
According to StreamYard.
Oh my gosh. You're watching me on the big screen. Wow, you can see all my flaws, all my wrinkles.
Here, let's make Elissa big, just for Steve. Let's get this out of the way. Careful, he's going to take a picture.
Right?
Well, he was earlier saying that we should take a picture, so I refuse.
Yeah.
I think I think Steve wants you to wear that white shirt with the cutoff.
Oh, with the V?
Yeah. Your what is it, self-made V-neck?
Yeah, my self-made
he's probably
choker V-neck.
He's probably missing that shirt right now.
Yep. Yeah.
I have something to say.
I try to switch my shirts out. You lost your train of thought?
Yeah, there was something I was going to mention before we went to Steve's comment, and I just forgot.
Oh.
Yeah, he says.
And wet
yes,
it.
white shirt and take off your bra too.
I was gonna say with the bra, without the bra.
No bra. We need to do an M25 show spring break.
Wow.
Elissa, the one woman wet t-shirt contest.
Right? Spring break already passed. We'll do summer break.
It's still technically spring.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be during Easter.
Right. Although they make it like away from Easter nowadays.
Oh, it's spring break starts in the winter now, like in early February.
Right.
When you were in high school, when did you have your spring break? Before Easter or after Easter?
I think it was after Easter.
Really?
Yeah.
So
I think it was after Easter.
Would you get Good Friday off and then Easter weekend and then take it off?
I think so. Or we got like half a day on Good Friday or something.
Yeah.
And then we had Easter break. And then it was called Easter break. It wasn't called spring break.
Yeah,
it was called Easter break. Yeah. And then it was called Christmas break.
Yeah, not
and
winter
Thanksgiving.
break.
Yeah. And so now it's winter break and spring break and Thanksgiving, still Thanksgiving. And then they changed it. Yeah, they changed it for when my kids were in school. They changed when they did spring break. When my kids were in school, it used to go around when Easter was. And then a lot of parents were trying to plan vacations and plan trips and this and that. And then they decided to just do it always the second week of April. So it was always the second week of April was spring break, regardless of when Easter was. So I was like, well, I was poor and my kids, we didn't go anywhere. So, it didn't matter. Didn't matter.
You're like, that's just a week. I got to find daycare for them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 2 weeks I got to find daycare.
Oh, it was 2 weeks off or?
Mm-hmm. I think it was 2 weeks off. And then we only got like 2 days for Thanksgiving. And then they switched it to spring break being 1 week, I believe. And then Thanksgiving being a whole week.
Yeah. That sucks. We only had Thursday and Friday off. And, these kids, I get a whole week off. I know when I was in college, when I was at community college, no, it was just Thanksgiving. They were closed on Thursday. But when I got to Cal State, I think they had the whole Thanksgiving week off. What is the?
Can you see it?
I'm sure he sent it to me too. So
he sent it to the group. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh, he puts it's going in my hidden photo album.
Because my mouth is open.
He's gonna make a cut out of that.
Yeah. So it's like they switch it around so much. It's crazy because I remember back when I was in school, I think we got like 3 weeks for Christmas and 2 weeks for spring break. Then we only got like the Thursday and Friday for Thanksgiving. Yeah. And now I think it's, I don't even know. I think it's 2 weeks for Christmas and a week for spring break and a week for Thanksgiving.
Our teachers, we want more days off.
Yeah. And then as for like from a teacher's point of view, it's like they still have to work sometimes. They have meetings and they have this and they have that. So they don't really get the whole 2 weeks off or the whole 3 weeks off just because the kids are out.
I'm sure for them, being away from the kids is part of your vacation.
Oh yeah.
Those meetings are them just drinking wine and complaining.
Yeah.
No, I kid our teachers. They do a good job.
Yeah, it's a thankless job.
The only thing that I really don't like now is that they start earlier in mid-August and they end in early June.
Yeah. Yep, and then like now they have a lot of these late starts. Like They do. I remember as a kid, oh, we get out early. We get out early on Wednesdays. Wednesdays was our early days. And then they did like more studies and this and that. And like, as they got older, like junior high and high school, they find that the kids learn more later during the day. So then they started, instead of doing early out, they did late start. So it's like, okay.
Which I always hated. I mean, well, now for these kids, like, they get the complaint, they shouldn't start that early, bring them in later.
Yeah.
Like, we had to start school at 8 in the morning. Okay. We had to get up at 6 and get ready and get to the school bus or to your parents give you a ride or just walking to school.
Yeah.
And now these kids, they start at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock sometimes.
Yeah, 8:30. Yeah.
No, it's part of getting ready for the real world.
Yeah.
It's
the workforce.
You have to wake up early. I have to, well, not anymore. I used to wake up really early to get to work.
Yeah.
It's
me too. When I lived in LA, when I worked in LA, I was up at 4 o'clock to leave my house by 5:30 to be at work by 7
in the morning.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, well, we carpooled, so it was me and my two friends, and we would, I'd wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, get up, get ready, take a shower, have to be to the first person by 5:30, and then 5:45 the next one, like if I was driving, and then go from there. And luckily we all lived, within 5 minutes of each other, so it wasn't too bad. But then, and it was, it wasn't bad because I drove every third week. So it was like I would drive 1 week, then my one friend would drive the next week, then my other friend would drive the next week, and then it was my turn again. So it was nice that way. But it just makes, when you live far and you work far, you spend most of your time driving. It sucks.
Steve says, I have a tie problem.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what that
why
means.
is he all dressed up? He still never answered why he was dressed up. Is he going to church? It's Thursday.
He has to go pray for forgiveness.
Right?
I don't know. Maybe he'll answer.
We'll never know. That's what happens. That's what happens when you're home. It's like, it's almost like when we were quarantined, you kind of just make up shit to do,
Well, they say,
I'm just going to get dressed up today because I have nothing else to do.
They say, like, if you lose your job, they say, are you looking for, get up every day, get dressed up, shower, don't just sit at home. I guess that's what Steve is trying to do.
Steve, there's a line. There's a line on your tie, on the skinny part. If you look on your tie, there's a little line. That's where you start to twist it. Because it comes out longer than the other.
Okay, well,
the front one is supposed to be longer than the other, than the little skinny one.
Yeah, the thicker part has to be longer, more towards your belly. You just gotta, I used to have to wear ties, so I had to learn. When you first put it around your neck, like where to start with the one. Yeah,
but some ties have that seam, so there's a seam there, and if you see the seam, then that's when it's the little skinny one that's longer. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, so you gotta undo it.
That sounded wrong.
That is. Where's Cynthia when you need her?
I used to. Okay, so when I worked in LA, the kids wore uniforms, and the boys had to wear ties. The girls and the boys had to wear ties, and every morning I would have to tie ties for these kids. And I would tell them, don't pull the knot all the way out. I go, so then you just pull it on, put it on, and tighten it. Pull it on. Every morning, here I am. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So I knew how to do it, like real quick. So it was
and you knew your kid's neck size, so you knew exactly how to.
Yeah.
Because I know what you mean. Because I know there's like the little diagonal line that.
Yeah.
I guess when you put it over. At the first crossover, it's supposed to like match, and then but even for me, like I would notice that the front part was much longer, like way too long, and it's really, when my job before, they used to make us wear ties, and I think some of them like real thick knot.
Oh
and
yeah.
But they used to have like an apron over it, so like it would cut off right here, and it would be like so the front part would be like here, and the little skinny part would be all the way down because you couldn't see it.
Yeah. Oh, funny.
Yeah, Steve, you gotta untie it, and then so start with the skinny part. When you first put it over, make the skinny part higher up the chest until when you tie it, it looks nice, and then you pretty much know where to start.
Yeah, and then just keep it tied. Don't untie it. So then all you have to do is like slip it on and slip it off. Put it over your head, and then put the knot up.
Although they say that's not good for ties. You gotta every once in a while.
Yeah, let it go.
And at work, a lot of people would do that when you need to wear ties, and you just notice that.
Yeah, it's all wrinkled and
that knot's getting a little destroyed. It says, imagine the front part being short. Looks funny. Yes, it does.
Yes. Yeah, it does. That's funny.
I don't know where to go with this fashion.
You can YouTube it. Since you're on YouTube, YouTube it.
There's a bunch of YouTube videos that'll teach you how to put on a tie.
Yeah,
and,
it's just
and all the knots. The what knot did you have to make for your kids?
I would just do the double and then through, double through, around the fast one.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I know there's a lot of different fancy knots and stuff, but I was like, I don't know any of those. And for me, because I learned tying a tie on somebody else, it's hard for me to do it on myself. Because I used to have to wear a tie when I was doing, like I worked for a catering company. It's not funny. Somebody told me the other day that I did everything. You've done everything. I'm like, yeah. You do what you got to do when you have kids and you're single, and you gotta work and make money. You do what you do. But anyways, I worked for a catering company which it's called Spare Hands, and they basically are a company that goes and will be the waiters and like the serve team for parties. Like if you have a party and you want people to be your waiters and whatever, and they take care of everything. And so the hostess can actually enjoy the party and not have to worry about, oh, let me get the food, let me reload this food, let me, make sure the plates are there, make sure, all that. That's what we did. So, but we had to wear a tie. So it was like, oh my gosh, to do my own tie was hard for me. Yeah. But to do it on somebody else, it's like boom, 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 there you go.
So do your tie on somebody else and then just don't pull it all the way out. Steve says, I can't try too good right now, but I will when I'm better.
Yeah, it's kind of hard one-handed.
Oh, well, his hands are fine.
There's videos too that I've seen that they do it on their hand.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And I was like, how do they do that?
Go to YouTube, you'll find it all.
Yeah. You can even do it one-handed.
Steve also says, I only know how to do a condom knot.
To save your children? To save the children for later?
Yeah, flush them down the toilet.
Right.
I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, but I just assume.
I have no idea, but I remember I saw a guy. I remember there was this guy that I was with. He used to do that, and I was like, "Is that like good for the toilet? I don't think it is. I don't know."
Well, it just depends,
Yeah,
it's made to handle much worse. So.
Right. But I was like, "Is that like biodegradable? Is it gonna like get stuck in my pipes? What's it gonna do?"
Oh, he was doing it at your house?
Yeah. I was like,
you're like, take that thing home with you.
Right. Can you like take that to go?
Here's the Ziploc bag. You put it in there. Take it with you.
Right. It's crazy. Oh, my food. My food is coming. What? No, it's I subscribe to Blue Apron, which is like it's a meal kit service. So I order meals and then they send me everything to make that meal. So it's like they do all my grocery shopping kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it comes every Thursday. So it's just texting me telling me that my food is on its way. I'm all woohoo.
Our receipt's coming right now, but I found this story online. Like I said last week, smoking guns become a good source for me. Let's see if I can bring it up. It says creepy broth thief confesses. Let me put it up on my phone so I can read it. Where is it? Sorry, folks. Why I look for stuff. A Wisconsin man who broke into a number of women's houses to steal their bras and underwear was charged Tuesday with 5 counts of felony burglary. According to an affidavit filed in Winnebago Circuit Court, Christopher Sullivan illegally entered the residence and took undergarments and photographs from at least 5 women. Later, he would superimpose the women images onto pictures taken from pornographic magazines and mail them to the women, along with other creepy pictures that use Barbie dolls as props. Sullivan, 43, told officers that the mailings were intended to scare his victims. One of the alleged victims received an envelope with 2 Polaroids. One with 3 Barbie dolls upside down, naked, with their heads cut off.
The heck?
I would think Steve...
People are weird.
Steve wouldn't go this far, but...
Right. I was going to say, Steve, what were you doing in Wisconsin?
Well, we got a picture of the guy there, so I don't know what...
Yeah.
What do you think of that? Would you be scared if somebody broke into your house?
Well, yeah, okay,
so... just breaking into your house and stealing your underwear is bad enough.
Right. Well, when I was in high school, our house got broken into. Oh. And I remember coming home, and I saw the sliding glass door. The curtain was kind of open. I was like, oh, okay, my dad just forgot to close the door or whatever. Didn't think anything of it. And I noticed our VCR was missing. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe my comadre borrowed it because she used to borrow it once in a while. And
what was missing again?
But the VCR. The VCR. And then I didn't think anything of it. And then I was like, okay, and I came home and I was like by myself, because I think my brother was at football practice. I don't remember. And I'm looking, I'm like, that's all I really noticed. And then I went in my room and all of my underwear and everything on my drawers were just on my bed. And I was like, oh, what happened here?
Okay. Do you, okay. Do you have the date of that? And we need to get Steve's alibi. Steve, right? I was almost going to compliment the dude, but nope. You should just be happy he got the bra and undies. Hopefully worn ones.
And so, it's weird, like when you know someone's been in your house and they've like dumped all your drawers and you're like, what happened? So then I call my mom. My mom's at work, because we were latchkey kids. And I call my mom and she's like, I'll call the police and have them come and I'll be home and, don't touch anything, telling me. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then they ended up coming and like, I remember them fingerprinting us and dusting our sliding glass doors. And it was just weird. They took our telephone, they took our VCR, they took all of my mom's radio components. Cause at that time they were separate components.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's weird. Like at that time, and it wasn't like I was scared.
How old were you at the time?
I was in high school.
Oh.
So I want to say maybe 14 or 15.
Okay.
Because I think I was a sophomore in high school. And I was like, that's so weird, and but that's the only time like someone's ever like, violated my underwear. That I know of.
Well, do you feel bad that left them behind, or?
Yeah, you know what? I don't even know. I have no clue. I was so young, and I was like, but they took, and back then, they're not going to take a TV because the TV was huge. But they took our phone, which I thought was kind of cool because at that time it was like when caller ID first came out, and our phone like showed the phone number and it had like the little screen, and I felt we were fancy.
Yeah.
That
was probably the best item they took.
Yeah. They took the VCR, They took the radio or the stereo. I can't remember what else. You know.
Well, I've never been burglarized at home, but I don't know if I told the story here on the show. I know I told Steve and other friends. Steve just wants to know, were any of your undies missing?
I have no idea. He's asking for the audience. Well,
Yeah.
audience?
Well,
audience of one?
There's only one person watching.
Right.
So.
Audience of one?
Well, I forget if I told the story here, but I had a storage unit, and one day I get a call, and they're like, you need to come down here. We think somebody broke into your unit. And so, because I had, they had the one kind of lock that goes into the latch, but
right.
When I got it, it wouldn't work. So they gave me like one of those padlocks, like really round, thick padlocks. So I guess they cut the latch, removed the lock, and opened it up. And I'm driving there, and I'm like, okay, what do I have? I just had like baseball equipment, like when you used to coach baseball, and then I think a bunch of like books and stuff. Like I'm thinking, like I had nothing important, so
right.
And I'm thinking, a part of me was like, I hope they took it all because I wanted to get rid of the unit anyways.
Right.
And we go to the unit, and I lift it up, and like everything's there. Except, after I just remember I had like one, those foldable wagons.
Yeah.
That's the only thing they took.
Ooh.
They didn't even load it up. And it was like, I opened up, everything's there. Like, the guy's like, do you see anything missing? I'm off. Nah, everything's here.
Oh, darn it.
And I'm like, they probably looked at my stuff. You know what? This is all shit. Just close
right.
the door and let's get out of here.
Wasn't one of those storage wars guys.
Yeah, I got rid of the unit, but it would have been funny if let it last, lapse in.
Right.
I see on Storage Wars.
Yep.
They see all my toes. Say, I paid $500 for this, and then they open it up. Nothing, fucking books and old baseballs. Getting all mad. How they do. They do like they get something, goes, this is like $20 something. You see a ching, the counter. It's
the counter like do. I can get $5. I can get $10. I can get.
Yeah.
It's just going do. Yeah.
You see, there's like 2 minutes left on my video, and it's like only like a $2. $2
at the end. They're like, no, just close the door. Yeah.
They could have gotten some money for that stuff, but I guess they just didn't want the hassle.
Yeah.
I'm sure they could have given those books to Goodwill or something. They would have given some money.
Right. And like sometimes like the Storage War shows, I used to watch it all the time, and like they'll be like, oh, we can get this for this much, and I was like, I would not pay that much for that. No way. Yeah.
Steve says, I got some advice to our fans. You both mind if I do that?
Go ahead. What's the advice?
Yes, I mind. He hasn't been exactly good at getting an audience.
Right.
We'll wait for Steve's advice because
right.
If you're on YouTube, you're on a delay. Another story I saw.
Go ahead.
I can bring it up. Did you read my stories or no?
I did. There was one about the couple lighting a drone on fire.
Yeah, let me bring that up real quick. Where is it? There it is. So I don't know. Have you ever seen drones flying over your house, Elissa?
No. No, thank God.
And when a bit of advice, talking about advice, so don't give Steve a drone for Christmas.
Right. I don't think it will. It can come all the way over here. I don't know what the range is on those. How far can they go? I think is it like a mile?
Probably. Yeah. Okay. So this is out of Florida.
Why my glasses are?
Why can't I? A married couple is facing felony charges after reportedly admitting to burning a drone in their fire pit after discovering the $1,200 item had mistakenly landed on their Florida property. Investigators say Christopher Paula, 40, was flying his DJI Mini 3 drone around 11:30 p.m. last Saturday when he lost communication while in flight over his Port St. Lucie neighborhood. The drone, Paula told police, was programmed to automatically return to home point when connection is lost. However, instead of flying back to Paula's residence, the wayward drone touched down in the backyard of a house owned by Sandra Marcellus, 43 years old. Marcellus, who bought the property in 2016, lives there with her husband. I can't even pronounce that name. Alquidivan Daniels. Using a GPS tracking feature, Paula determined the drone's last known position was in a nearby backyard. Paula said when he knocked on the homeowner's door, a woman's voice came through the Ring doorbell camera, declared, "You don't have a fucking drone anymore, sir."
Oh, shit.
Paula then contacted the police, who spoke to Marcellus about the drone incursion. After reporting admitting that she and Daniels, quote, burned the drone, Marcellus said the couple has experienced ongoing issues with drones flying over their property. The flight, she added, prompted her to recently post on the Ring neighborhood app about her concerns about drones, which would quote pause when she noticed them. On one recent occasion, Marcellus told police she was, quote, outside undressed when the drone flew over her property.
Why are you outside naked?
Yeah. Well, you never been outside naked in your backyard?
No, because we have my boyfriend's sister lives in the back house, so no.
But theoretically, and Steve needs to know this if he's going to go buy a drone. Would you ever be in your backyard naked?
I don't think so.
It says Marcellus and Daniels were freed from county jail after posting $2,500 bond. So
That's crazy.
But yeah, these drones, I don't know. I don't think you should fly them over people's houses. What do you think, Elissa?
I don't think so either. I don't know. It's like, why? I mean, like, why are you flying? For me, like, why are you flying a drone over somebody's house if it's not to be nosy? It's not to invade their privacy. And I could see, like, maybe, flying it over like a sporting event because you want to watch the game, or the high school football game or whatever. But to do it over somebody's house, unless there's something going on, there's a murder in the backyard or something, and you're trying to be nosy that way, know.
Here's what I can understand. Like, you get your drone, you're at home, okay, you make it take off, and you're flying around to learn, to figure it out. But I mean, yeah, if you're, if I had it, like, if I was flying and I saw that my neighbors are in their yard, I'd back away. Like, I'm not going to go cover over them unless I know them personally, and I'm going to goof around with them. But I understand. People do stuff in their backyard. I'm sure people go naked in their backyard all the time. If they have privacy.
If their walls are high enough, and and they want to sunbathe, or no tan lines.
But yeah, there's okay, you fly it over your neighbor's house or something, but if you're just flying it around, that's something. But if you're hovering and just checking them out, seeing what they got in their backyard, that's not cool.
Right. It's like, it's the what is it, the 21st century peeping Tom.
Yeah.
Luckily,
those things are usually not quiet, so you're gonna hear them.
You're gonna hear them. Yeah. I always thought it would be interesting to get one, but then I was like, I got my grandson one years ago.
Yeah.
I don't think he ever used it, but I was like thinking, like, why? Like, I'm like, that would be cool to have a drone. Maybe like if you had your own like party and you want to record like from above or whatever. But that's the only thing I can think of using it for.
Yeah.
Maybe like,
or you're. I wouldn't even say like take your kids to the park, because you're gonna have other people there, and you're gonna talking about defending yourself. You're gonna have that one person who's gonna come up to you and why are you videotaping me out? What does Steve say about the drones? What's wrong with getting drone photos of hot women with big boobs and big ass? Or you first of all, you need the permission.
Right.
You just can't be taking pictures.
You can't just go ahead and take pictures. And so, but yeah, I have a friend that has a drone, and, and he does that. He like will zoom out and take pictures of like them, like at a party or a get together,
Yeah.
whatever. But that's
A wedding, if you're having an outdoor wedding, if you're a professional, that's like a nice shot to see. The bride walking down the aisle, and you got the overhead drone shot.
Yeah,
to add a little bit.
Yeah, you get the whole party together, and you guys take a picture, a group picture, and we did that for Easter this past Easter. But we like all stood in the backyard, and we had somebody go. My cousin has like a rooftop. You can sit up on top of like the roof of her patio, and it's got stairs. So someone stood on the stairs and took a picture. So it kind of looks like a drone picture, but it's But that would be the only thing I can think of. You know, you want to take pictures of that, or maybe like if you want to go out into the woods and kind of explore and just be like, like that, see what's out there.
Well, I remember, I think when Steve, Eddie, and Will did that trip to Vegas, and they got stuck in traffic, and Steve told the story that some guys got out of their car and they were kneeling like on the side of the road, and Steve was like thought they had a bomb or something, but all of a sudden they lifted up a drone and flew it out.
To see what was going on.
Like see if they saw like where the traffic was stopped. I guess maybe for something like that, but
right.
Those drones have rules in a lot of businesses.
Yeah.
Like you can't. You think of
no fly zones.
Take it at Disneyland. Get yourself on a ride, but they say nope.
Yeah, it's not like you could take it to Disneyland or you could take it to any amusement park.
No.
I mean, it's
Yeah. I guess. Planes are having trouble. People put it up like near the airport, and you can't be doing that. You can hit a plane and crash it, take out an engine.
Yeah.
So going back to Steve, he wanted to take pictures.
Read his advice. His advice.
Well, first he goes, when we told him you can't take it without permission, or you need permission. He's like, "Oh, you do?" Yeah, Steve, you do.
Because when you're in the privacy of your own house, it's not like you're out in public where, people can film you wherever they want. Like those people that stand at the post office and film everybody coming in and out.
Yeah.
You're not in a public area. Yeah.
So Steve goes, what if the photos were taken out of compliment, showing your gratitude about the person being so beautiful? I mean, if they happen to be naked all the time, it's not my fault. No. Intention does not matter.
Yeah.
You can't. Without
you can't
permission,
do that.
You can't.
Right. And then go back to Steve's advice when he says he's got some advice for our fans.
So if you watch our show on social media, watch it on a big screen TV, it's a whole different awesome experience. Yes, it is. I mean, I tell people I don't have any streamers, I don't have any cable. All my entertainment comes off of YouTube, and it's different, than watching it on your phone.
Right.
It's and people make a living off it. Whole different,
experience.
I mean, not even experience. Like people build whole shows, whole networks on there, and I wish we could do that, but we don't have. To have our crew is leaving me here today, so
yeah.
I still never got a message from Eddie.
Oh, Eddie.
I'm sure that's from Steve. Yeah, taking a picture of us.
Yes.
And he also asked, "Can you send me the photo of our logo with the Happy Mother's Day on it?"
Oh, there it is.
I don't know if you noticed the logo above you.
Yeah, I did. It's pretty.
Let's see if I can bring it up.
Blow it up. I can screenshot it.
Nope, not that one. Image file. Let's see if I can. Should be in the downloads. I never got into one of our folders.
So did you make the logo?
Let me get that off so you can see it.
Let's see if I can screenshot.
Oh, somebody's joined us, but I'll send you the.
He wants it, so send it to Steve.
Well, I have to. It's a little process. I got to get it from the computer to the phone, and then probably tomorrow.
I was gonna say I could just screenshot it and send it to him from my computer. Let me see. Hold on. Oh,
look who's joined us. Looking all sad. He took off the tie.
He did. Why?
How come I'm frozen?
You're not,
You're not
frozen.
Oh, okay. I thought I was frozen.
You just weren't moving. That's all.
Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Okay.
Let's see. Where are you?
Well, the logo, I just put it on AI.
Yeah, I see it. That's nice. Nice logo. That's nice.
Let's see.
I like it.
I just threw it on AI and go, give it a Mother's Day layover, and they go, here you go.
Looks good. I like it. I like
There
it.
it is.
Are
It
you
was a
able to
preview.
save it, or did you
Yeah.
just do
I'm
it
gonna
through
send
the
it
show?
to you right now. Hold on. Sorry if I look kind of funky on the screen,
This,
but
this, this was the first one, but I didn't like it because the dove was still in black. So I go, give me another
The
another
dove?
version
Oh, the dove.
of
Oh,
the.
okay.
If it had it been pink, it would have been nice. And then I
There.
let's go, give me another one, and they gave me that one. So
Oh, okay. I see it.
okay. I texted it to you. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got it. Thanks. Yeah, I was saying that watching it on the TV. Oh man, it looks so cool. You can
Yeah.
even see when Alberto pulls up the topics
The
or
story?
whatever, the news articles. You can actually read it.
Read it. Oh,
You
nice.
can actually see them instead of
Right.
on the screen, computer screen or whatever. You're like, oh, you can't even see it.
Right.
I mean, like YouTube. I mean, a lot of these creators, they have, like I was telling Lisa, like they have their own channels. It's almost like a network. You know, they do shows for the TV, not so much for like the phone.
Right.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I
and
get
it is. Yeah, it's bigger, so the images look nicer. But you know, like I said, then we got to look good. Otherwise, all our flaws. Like I don't want to scare children, but you don't want to see this big. And now you are
Oh,
frozen.
you have two. You have two contraptions behind you. Why two?
You see me looking up sometimes because I'm looking at the TV. Yeah, I have. Oh, I guess you guys want to
Well,
see
let-
I don't want you to see the lump on my arm, but is that okay with you?
You've already
that's
shown
fine.
it to us.
I know you've
I-
shown it to us.
I don't
We-
have
we-
nothing. I don't have nothing
we-
on right now, but I have two of these back here. So one is when I'm sitting on the couch like I am now, and I can grab it and
Uh-huh.
just rest. And then like if I'm laying on the couch, this little lower one I can kind of, because this one's too high if I'm laying on the couch.
Okay.
So if I'm laying down on the couch and I'm resting, I can grab the little one back here.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
have
your
two.
arm looks a lot smaller.
Oh, it's not that small, Alyssa.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeesh.
The angle
yeah.
that it was at, it looks smaller.
No, I
So-
wish it would just go away.
So what's the process for that? I mean, because it's not meant to stay like that forever, right?
No,
So-
they said it's going to go down just a little bit, but
Okay.
I'm going to have to go back and they're going to do either
Liposuction?
one or two more surgeries to get it back to decently.
So I mean, it looks like
Normal.
a normal arm, not.
Yeah.
I mean, that looks like you just got. I mean, that looks like a tumor itself. So
Right.
No, that's a pretty big one if it was.
I was
Good
gonna say, it
Lord.
looks like half your butt on your arm.
Well, it's my thigh. That's my
I know,
thigh.
but I'm just saying it looks like half your butt.
So-
like it
so
looks
they-
like a butt cheek.
It looks like half of your butt.
So-
What are you talking about?
so they didn't take just skin. They took muscle and all that stuff too.
Veins, arteries, tendons, and they all had to hook. They had to hook them up to my arm.
Wow.
So that was the
now can you
long
move?
ride to.
You have movement and everything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so you
Yeah.
can tie a tie all right.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
No, but it's the
Oh, you,
it's the bump. I can only
Yeah.
do so much. You
Yeah.
know, I can only bend the arm, and then I don't know if you can see from where the lump is, my forearm down to my palm, the lower palm of my hand that's where it's numb still.
Mm.
So everywhere else, like the
Ooh.
fingertips are good, and
We're just hearing ourselves off Steve's phone.
Hmm.
oh, I don't have my phone. Well, I have to have my phone on. I'm talking on it.
Well, I
No.
know we're hearing ourselves off your.
Yeah,
speaker.
it just depended on where you, I guess, had the phone because I could heard myself.
Oh, okay. But my thighs numb too. And they did the. It's funny because it doesn't jiggle anymore.
It's skinny.
Tight. It's tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. It feels weird.
That's why I said I would give you my stomach skin. I have plenty
Oh.
of it.
Oh, they would have let me do it.
Well,
Now I know
let-
what
let-
they mean by what do they call those when people get
Tummy
stuff
tuck?
tucks. Yeah, it makes it much tighter.
Yeah.
Are you able to walk around now? I saw you walking Nova earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not running or nothing, but I'm walking.
What would happen if you had to run for your life?
Ugh,
You'd
I don't
die.
know. Yeah.
Me too. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. If I had to run for my life, I'd die.
Yeah.
So listen, right now it'd be a great time if the three of us were attacked by a bear, that would get Steve first. So.
Oh yeah.
I would trip everybody. If I was getting chased by a bear, I'd trip everybody that I was running with.
You need the advantage.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling Alberto, I was talking to him the other day, or was it yesterday? Or whatever. But
it all plays together now.
I've had at nighttime I have rough times when I'm in bed and stuff, and I tell him, sometimes Maggie hears me in here almost crying, and I go, well, you don't get up and check on me? And she said, I did once.
For all you know, I could be on the floor like crying because I fell.
So I'm like, I'm surprised you just didn't get up and close your door, because I lay on the couch because I use my arm bar in here, right? And so I go, yeah, you probably just close the door, just wait for me to shut up so you can go to sleep, huh?
I think Steve's not saying the whole truth. I think it was one time Steve was trying to get back to old Steve with himself, and she walked in on that.
She just thinks I'm back to normal, huh? That's my tissue.
Man.
Yeah, and also, the past couple of weeks, I've sometimes, like, when I'm really not doing so good, I just don't talk to people as much, and people wonder if I'm upset or something. But like, when I'm having a bad week or two, like I've been in pain, really, I just don't talk. I'd rather not talk to nobody until I feel a little better, and then I can goof around and stuff like that. But
when I have a bad day and I don't want to talk to Steve, I have to hear about it.
It's a problem.
No, that's not true. Well, if you went through something like that, I would respect. If it's just because you're just tired of people, that's a different story.
I end up having to punch out cupcakes.
Yeah, that's just little things, Alberto. Anyway, so that's what's going on here. I want to pop on before you guys log off.
All right. Do you know where Eddie is?
It's good to see you.
No, what the hell I know. Last I know, he was working.
I was just wondering. That's all. Still no comment from him. So
maybe he had to work late. I don't know. He's saying a lot of people are calling out sick and all that. Yeah,
a lot of drama.
That's all I can think of.
I'm just worried for Eddie. That's all. I want him.
He's fine. I've talked to him. He's all good.
He was here last week.
Yeah, he showed up.
Was he on time?
No. That's why, I mean, you always wonder with Eddie, because I know he gets off of work almost just before we start the show, or like right at the time. So I know he's going to come in late, but he at least always texts, yeah, I'm on my way, unless he's trapped back at the fortress.
Yeah.
Well, I talked to him, and I've been talking to him, and he's fine. He's not upset or nothing, so I guess he just didn't make it home, or if he did, he probably went home, and who knows? Maybe he's still working. I don't know.
Well, actually, I think I told Elissa, I usually text him right before the show starts, but I guess I waited too long. He probably got home and went straight to sleep.
Yeah.
Probably.
Although I'm sure he got the text yesterday from the show topic, so he should have known.
Oh, you sent the show topics?
Yeah, you didn't get the text?
Yeah, you didn't get the text. It was in the group.
Oh, right. And before I forget, I texted and asked Elissa this morning if you were all doing a show today, only because sometimes I don't know if somebody has something going on, and I know Thursdays are the show, but I was asking I don't know, sometimes you guys cancel, and I don't know. I was asking for that reason, not that I just all of a sudden got dumb and don't know he was shows on Thursday.
Well, I texted you personally. I go, will you be joining us today? And I never got a response.
Oh, well, I must have asked Elissa before that.
Yeah, then you said, oh, dang. I'm like, what?
Well, because it was almost 9 already, and I was like, I think I was talking to you, wasn't I? Then I was like,
yeah, and because I lost track of time, and I was like, Oh my gosh, I was like running late. I was like sweating
So-
because I'm like, oh, trying to set up all my stuff.
So it's all Steve's fault. He lost track of time.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. You don't
He
have to
actually,
cover. You don't
he
have
actually
to
asked me
cover
if
for
we were
him.
doing a show when I was walking out of my room to
And-
come start setting up all my stuff.
And that's when Elissa figured out it was Thursday.
I was like, oh my gosh.
No,
Now I had to set up my thing. I was getting my stuff set up and making my coffee at the same time. And
Oh, and I didn't help matters.
no, because I was still in my room when you text me, and I'm like, yes, and then I walked out of my room and started setting up, and then that's how I missed your text, your response saying, oh dang, because I was trying to get all
Because
set up.
I looked and it was almost 9, and I was like, oh man, I'm texting you and you're probably getting ready, and I didn't want to. Not that I was like surprised. Oh, there's a show. I figure sometimes you guys either maybe somebody can't make it and you guys decide, oh, we'll just skip this week and or like you said, do a night show or something. I don't know. So I wasn't sure. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Steve was asking
right
you. So Steve was asking you. You got any picture of you getting ready?
Oh, she didn't tell me she was getting ready for the show. I didn't even know. That's what until I asked. Hey, you guys doing a show today? And she said, yeah. And I looked at the time and it was like almost 9. And I was like, oh, well, dang it. So either I don't want to be
bothering,
like you said, on the show and they're saying, yeah, I was trying to get ready, but Steve's texting me and da 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 da.
Let's just ignore him like I do.
Hey, just be happy. I'm talking a lot in the morning time. I feel good today, so.
Because you had your coffee. Did you have your coffee?
I had coffee and I popped all the pills and I'm good.
You're feeling good.
If you need some medicine, go to Steve's house. He's fully loaded.
Right?
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's fun. It's the good. It's not the one I kind of wish sometimes because at night when I go to bed, I have rough times and I wish when you take pain pills and you get all stupid and then you go to sleep. I kind of wish those did that, but these ones are they're really strong pain medicines, but they're slow release ones. So they go for 24 hours. So it's a constant. It doesn't hit you right when you take it. It's just a constant for 24 hours. So I'm on morphine and I'm on stuff stronger than morphine. You think when I take them all together,
fentanyl.
I'd be like,
right? Yeah, fentanyl.
I'd be, asking Elissa to marry me and all that shit, right? But I'm just at a level stupid, where I know what's going on.
You're loopy.
But at nighttime, like I told Alberto, when I'm really, really, I wish they would be those ones where you take them and you're just comatose. But,
you can't take no Tylenol PM.
No, because I have oxycodone. I was taking the first surgery. And then when I got to the next one, another medicine doctor came in and they changed for stronger medicine. And they said, okay, stop taking the oxycodone. We're going to have you on all these. So I almost want to take because I still have those oxycodone in the cupboard.
You can sell them on the street.
Yeah, well, I would like to take them is what I'd like to do at nighttime.
He doesn't need the money. He wants the relief.
I want the relief. But I don't want to, because they said don't take them for some reason. So I hate to take it, and the combustion happens. And
well, unfortunately, those are the ones that are leading to all these problems. People get addicted to them, because they're strong. They're gonna take the pain away, and then they take them away, and then you still feel the pain. And
the oxycodone.
Yeah.
Well, the ones that I'm on are stronger than that.
Oh, boy.
I just wanted to take those other ones because those ones gave a good kick right away because they're not long. They're not the slow. What did I say they are?
Slow release.
Slow release.
This one is you take it and it'll kick in.
And that's probably why people get addicted because it's a quick effect and it only lasts so long. So then they need to take it again because they're still in pain after so long. Yeah. And then with this one being the slow release, you're kind of like a low dose, but for a longer period of time.
Well, I promise not to get addicted if I can take the other ones.
And me, I used to not take the other ones because I'd be afraid to be addicted. That's always my fear. Because when I read you read the little pamphlet that comes with your prescriptions, and I'm like, I don't want to be addicted. No. So then I just refuse to take it, and then get get in trouble because I don't take it. They're
Well,
all
a lot of time, those drug companies will just say that to cover themselves.
Yeah.
We told Alyssa, she might get addicted, and she took it anyways.
Right.
And most people, when they read they're not supposed to do something, they do it. So they put that on there too. They go, well, we'll put this on there, and we'll for sure that we're going to get them.
Yeah.
They're going to take them when we tell them not to.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
So
it was good.
All right.
Oh,
well, Elise, what's
What?
up?
Okay then. Thanks for letting me come on.
So,
Not what I was going to say.
don't worry, folks. That's just Steve on drugs.
Like, what was that? You're gonna tell us something like,
You know what?
I was going to say something good, but
Well-
it's in my mind there. So.
That happened to me without drugs. So.
Oh,
I was
funny.
excited for a second, but anyway.
No, here, this
You
will
don't know
make
why you
happy.
were excited.
This will make you a little happy. Carrie John's on saying hi.
Oh, cool. Hey, Carrie.
Well, it's on delay on the TV, so you'll see.
Oh,
in a
there it is.
minute.
Yeah, I'm looking up now. I see it. Yeah, it's so much. What an experience to watch it on the TV. It's so awesome. It's really cool.
I wait, but it'll be.
It'll probably come on right now. Let's see. There's like a
let's see
delay.
let's see how many seconds.
There it is.
Yep. What's that, about
Here's the
10,
wait.
15-second delay?
Yeah. I think it's pretty cool. It's like I'm sitting here and I guess I could have popped on the show earlier and I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. I just want to sit here and
Yeah.
watch it.
It's cool, and then he's on drugs, so it's like whoa.
Oh, yeah, it's even better.
Oh yeah.
I thought I saw the logo with the Happy Mother's Day. I thought I saw birds flying around it, and I was like, man, how do you do that?
I wonder if I can animate one.
Right.
I thought you did.
That's funny.
Okay. They should put like a bird on there, so a dove or a.
Well,
Nah, that's cool. Flowers are nice.
I could add more stuff.
It's nice.
I can tell AI, do this, do that.
Yeah.
But what I noticed, what happens, and they start fucking up the logo, like they'll remove the or
Mm-hmm.
they'll move the show, and
Oh,
like I said,
see.
like I did, like I showed the other one, and I go, I didn't like that one, so I almost had to like close down the whole thing and then bring it up again, because when I
Yeah. You have to put like something. There's like certain words, like you say, like
well,
keep image the way it is. Don't alter facial features. Don't alter. All that stuff. You have to tell it.
Oh, if
like,
you tell it all that, it'll do what you
Supposedly.
say. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Sometimes it changes it anyways.
like when I work on thumbnails for the show, like sometimes I have to like really describe this is for show 480, and it comes up.
Mm-hmm.
There it comes.
Yeah, I see you doing that all the time. What the hell? What is? Is
For you.
this for the show or I don't understand?
Yeah.
It seems like you'll send me like 6 in a row. And it's like, is this from episodes from the past or?
The fire
other
guy.
thing
Which
you
one's
said-
that one?
You sent me like 3 in a
So
row,
that,
and I was like, good
that
God.
was 2 episodes ago. So because I work it to the show. So remember, that was the show you talked about, you doing your video, your Prime video.
Me?
Oh, uh-huh.
So that's you on the
Yeah.
phone, and
Me.
that was the show I said that when maintenance left my door open, and luckily nobody came in to steal. So
Oh, yeah.
so Steve and Eddie are stealing my stuff, and I'm at the window, and then you are.
And I'm
there you
filming
are.
it because I'm the reporter.
Yeah.
Are you filming it because you're the reporter or you're ready to turn us in and blackmail us?
No, she's
Maybe.
just she's a chismosa, she's just
Yep.
out there.
Okay.
That's me.
Well, that's interesting stuff, how you do that stuff.
Yeah.
And Alberto's
I like
always,
it. Eddie's
always
got
the
hair.
innocent. Yeah, Alberto's always the innocent one in these things he makes. He's always the innocent
I
one.
make fun of myself too.
Show me one before I get out of here. Show me one that
Oh gosh, hold on.
it's either me and
Chill,
Eddie being
chill.
a thief, Elissa swinging on a bar, getting ready to do a cherry drop and hurt herself. You just sitting there laughing at us all the time. I want to see one that Alberto shows. He's
part of
first
the.
I'll show you.
Part of the.
yeah, he's part of the.
So here's the network
Shenanigans.
my YouTube page. So when you go to the videos, you just get them all.
I have to go look through them all.
Other than not like yours. Let me get to.
So how does it use us all the time
so-
like that? Does it always? Do you
So,
have
like-
images of us or?
No, I made
Pictures?
avatars. See, so here, like this is where you put your stuff. So it's all this, but on mine I make them as they're called thumbnails. So it's like when you see the video. when you
Okay,
go look
who's
at the
the one?
video-
Who's the one right there with that person sitting on top of the jungle gym and we're
That's
kind
me.
of pointing, laughing at? Is that you on top of it?
Yeah, that's me on top of it.
See, again, we're making fun of him, but he's just sitting there all innocent, like
Yeah.
they make fun
I'm
of me.
all
you make
scared. I'm
fun of
all
us?
scared. Hold on.
What the hell? You
Because we're the
scared for?
bullies, or what? We're the bullies.
No, you're just
We
you're,
put him up there and he can't get
He
down.
can't get down.
Oh man, that's funny.
I didn't
Alright.
realize that you said, like, now that you're saying it with the episode number and the set, I didn't realize they coordinated with the episode.
yeah. I mean, usually when I'm making them, I try to get something out of the show.
Uh-huh.
There's. Give it a second. Here it comes up. That's.
Yeah,
we were
we're
talking.
crying and scared because of us.
No, I
No,
didn't
I
think
think
because
that's
of
when we were
you. I
talking about
think
the old
I just
playgrounds.
I just got up there and I got scared, and you guys are laughing at me.
You think next time maybe you can put us going and trying to help you because we care about you?
No,
No.
no, because that wouldn't happen in real life.
I was gonna say that's not real life.
I guess you're right. I think we're smiling as big as we've ever smiled, huh? Looking at you.
That's
Anyway,
funny.
those are pretty cool. But anybody ever get a chance and you have a TV and you got your stuff hooked up to it, watch it on TV. It's pretty cool. I like it. I might start watching the show from the TV from now on.
Remember this one
No.
when we were talking about the person going to the
Love
movies
me.
and buying 30
Oh,
hot
the
dogs?
date? Yes.
Yeah. So
All
that's
the
Eddie's
hot
state. That's Eddie's state with all the hot dogs.
What is what was the moral of this? Was she gonna eat all the meat or what?
I guess so. She's gonna eat all the hot
Somebody
dogs.
had gone, they went on a date and the girl ordered like 29 hot dogs or something at the movies.
At the movie theaters, because it was like the receipt said, it was like $300 to go to the movies, and like,
Mhm.
funny, like what a shame. And then you look at the receipt, the tickets, the soda, and
I
then
gotcha.
28 hot dogs.
And Eddie must be the one that had to pay for it. Is that why the face he's making?
That's funny.
That's cool. I got you. All right. Well, I like it. All right. Now I understand.
Me too.
Oh, thanks,
Very
guys.
cool.
Yeah. See, we
All
should
right.
put them up.
Okay.
We should put them up like, on our Facebook or whatever, and say this was, like after the
latest.
Well,
The latest
Yeah.
episode.
maybe now that Steve understands what's going on.
right.
Yeah, I just thought you were playing around. And I'd get a
Me
text
too.
every
I didn't know that
often.
they were. I didn't know they corresponded with the episode. I'm not. I guess I didn't. I'm one that like overthinks and over evaluates things, and I didn't over evaluate it. I don't know why.
This was for Alyssa's birthday show.
Control Shift 4. Yep. Screenshot.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah.
Screenshot?
Well, remember when I sent you the show names?
Yeah.
Episode this, and this is the show name. That's it.
Control Shift 4?
Yeah.
Well, I
must have been
guess
talking
Alberto's doing stuff.
Yeah. See.
Trying to make it happen.
Hey, just for the record, is there a show next week? Before I get all shit on for asking.
Yes.
Okay.
For the record, right now there is.
Okay. Because I don't know. I'm looking. Okay.
In the evening, right?
I think that'll be the 21st. Are you working next week or not?
I work. Yeah, I work. Let me see.
you-
Oh. Hold on,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm-
all confused.
I thought it was the third Thursday, so that'd be the
No,
21st.
the third Saturday. It's the
Uh-huh.
third Saturday I'm off. So the 16th is the third Saturday. So I do work the 13th, even though it's only the
Okay.
second. I mean, I work the 14th, even though it's the second Thursday. It's the third Saturday.
Oh. So I messed up the calendar. So there'll probably be no show
so
next
that's
week.
okay. Yeah,
Okay,
so
so
I work.
so
the
this is
14th.
off next
So,
week.
so no show next
Yeah.
week because I'll be working.
Yeah.
So there'll
You'll
be
be-
no evening show.
Okay.
I'll be working in
Okay,
the
I'm
evening, so I can't.
Hold on. So listen.
Yo,
listen.
let the drugs are messing up mine.
Yeah, you're
Right.
screwing everybody up. Alyssa, so are you working Thursday?
I work Thursday the 14th, and we
Coming
usually
Thursday.
yes. So we usually try to do. We've been trying to do. We've only done it once, but an evening show because I work during the day, and then because Alberto thought it was the third Thursday.
Yeah, I've always known it as the third Thursday, but so you
It
work
is
the
the third
third
Thursday.
Saturday.
Yeah, the third Saturday.
Saturday. So it'll
is
be
my,
that so the Thursday before the third Saturday, you're gonna.
yes.
So that'll be our new evening show hours.
Yeah.
Hey, I need to talk to you more right after I take my medicine because this is awesome.
We're all
And I need-
confused.
And I need to go to work, so this show has to come to an end.
Yes.
So Thursday, there's no show.
So
No
next
show.
Thursday, no show,
Next
and then we'll
Thursday.
be back on the 21st, regular time.
Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Okay,
All right. So,
I just wanted to
so,
clear it
Alright.
up.
so take all the pills you want, Steve, next Thursday.
No, I just want to ask. Good then.
yeah.
Okay, so no show next week, and the week after it's back on.
Or Eddie
Yeah.
will be here by himself.
Right.
Don't don't tell Eddie. There's time there's a show, so he comes home from work fast.
All right.
All right.
Alrighty. We will see you in 2 weeks.
All right. What's
You
your
guys-
slogan there, Steve?
Oh yeah, remember, life's too short to be shy. Have fun
Yeah. And take all your pain medicine.
every day.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Falcons and Novas, heavy metal to me.